trim his own hair because he hasn't had a haircut in maybe a couple of months, 6 weeks, 7, 8 weeks. His hair grows fast on the sides and in the back. You don't have any in the top. So now the hair on the sides and in the back has to be cut right so that you prepare it for the cutting in of the hairpiece. See, all that curl, that wisp is gone. His hair lays better this way when it's short. So you have to cut the hairpiece in according to this length. And then as his hair grows, he has to come back for haircuts to shorten his own hair down to match the hairpiece. But this is a good length for his own hair where he feels comfortable. It's easy to shampoo, clean, blaze right in. But when it's too long, he has a hard time with it. You see how much hair he has on his ear? In his ear? Look at all the hair he has. Okay, now a good barber not only cuts the hair, but he automatically will trim that hair without the customer asking him to do that. Now watch with the clipper or T-Ager, how you use it to clean up this whole area there. Cut the sideburn at the length I want. See his outline? It's faded. I'm going to put a nice sharp outline. Is what makes a good haircut stand out. It goes all the way down. Most hairdressers don't know how to do that. They just square it off. I'm cleaning his ears now. A lot of hair in his ears. He can hear better now. Oh, see the outline? Low taper. Prepared for the hairpiece. Now I put the hairpiece on. Tape is on it. I place it in the front the way in the right position. Press the front down. Check the tempos. And roll it back. And watch how the edge of the base is going to fit right against the edge of his balding area. Is where it belongs. If you don't design it right, measure it right, it ain't going to fit right. That's why you have to have a custom-made piece made. Okay, now I'm wetting it down with just water. That breaks the hair down. And you cut it like it's his own hair growing out of his head. That's a tapering shear, 4420. Most important tool there is. And most barbers and hairdressers don't even have that tool. It went from 8-inch hair down to about 2.5-inch hair. But it will blend in with his own hair better than a straight shear, a razor. See, on the ends of the hair, and that's the key. Most barbers cut over their fingers. But barber doesn't, he cuts over a comb. That hair has to go in any direction you go with it, it has to blend. Down, forward, back, in the wind. A loose, irregular look is what's natural. You'd never know he's wearing a piece if it's that way. If it's too combed and too smooth, it stands out. It looks like a hairpiece. The way the hairpiece is made, the kind of hair, the wave pattern, and the way it's cut in is the key. Without that, it looks like a hairpiece. Now look at the blend. Look at the colors in the hair. Grays, browns, ash light browns. Temples are a little grayer. See the temples? All the hair is cleaned off of his ears. Now it's just water. The hair has, it'll go in any direction that I would want it to. I could go from the left to the right. I could go this way, but he's more comfortable with it that way. But see the wave pattern in the hair? And we start off with 8-inch hair. You cannot get that effect unless you use a straight shear to shorten the hair down, then a tapering shear, and then a razor. See how the hair blends with his own hair? If you take the hair from the right section of his head and blend that section with his, when you custom make it. It's the exact color of his own hair, which is about 3 or 4 different colors in there. A stock piece, you can never do that with. This is just water. I'm leaving the hair loose, irregular. Not necessarily a combed look. This is just loose. A more natural look. Together the hair piece. See how the hair blends? It's not too thick. It's not too thin. It's the right thickness for a man his age. If it's too thick, he never did have hair that thick, so why make it that way? Lightly ventilated. See how you can see his skin through here? The exact color, the exact wave pattern to match his own hair. And when his own hair grows and he gets more wave in it, it will still blend because I left it a dab longer, allowing for a month growth. And then after a month, then it's going to be a line of demarcation, like he had when he came. Hell no, you buy it when you're rock bottom.
Looks good.
You need your glasses? Would you want your glasses?
Yeah. Might be able to see better, huh?
This is a good looking piece.
Yeah, it is. That looks good. Did a good job on that.
See, it's not too heavy on the temples.
Yeah, I like
Because
it.
he's thin there.
Right.
Most hair pieces would be too heavy through there. We cleaned it up around the ears.
Yeah, I don't
Clean
know.
your ears. See that outline? See that outline? A low taper makes a hairpiece look more natural when it's lower.